Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another edition of the Birdland Music Hour. I'm Barry Friedman, and this is Craig Cope, and we have lots of new music to share with you this week. Let's get right into it, Craig.
Go right ahead.
First off, we have the new record by the Bird and the Bee. The Bird and the Bee, for those of you who may not know, is Inar George, daughter of the late, great Lowell George, and her partner, Greg Kirsten. The duo has done an interpretation of Hall & Oates. Yes, Hall & Oates, the 80s are back. A great record, great tunes. They've taken these classic 80s tunes and reinterpreted them, given them a new paint job. It's like taking them to the car wash. They've put their own spin on this music. Great songs, great vocals, harmonies. You're sitting there tapping your feet going, this is fun. Kudos to Blue Note Records for having the guts to put this record out. Wonderful record. I enjoy it. I've been in my player all weekend. Go check it out, The Bird and Bee. Next.
And it's playing.
And it's playing in the background. Good ear. Next, Harper Simon. Harper Simon is the 35-year-old son of Art Garfunkel of Simon and Garfunkel fame, and he has released his first record, Volume 1, first album. Harper is a chip off the old block. You think you're listening to a Simon and Garfunkel record, sans 1960s. If that's your thing, this is your record. Acoustic, great tunes, excellent songwriting and lyrics, eerily reminiscent of Simon and Garfunkel at its best. Harper Simon. I love this record.
And has my favorite artist on it, Sean Lennon, on 4 of the cuts. Playing nothing but music, he's not singing. Anyways, that's his mother who sounds different. Go ahead.
The Santa Fe and the Fat City Horns. When the curtain goes up, this horn band from Las Vegas is Chicago and
Ides of March
and Tower of Power rolled into one. The horns blast at you, funky, up-tempo, some cool ballads. For fans of horn-style music, this is your record.
Jack Mack and the Heart Attack. Excellent.
Chase.
Yes.
The last record I want to talk about this week is the new release by local jazz legend Jay Sennett. The Jay Sennett Trio called Theater, featuring Mr. Justin Coughlin on piano. Jay's in great form, covers, original tunes, very fine record. The Jay Sennett Trio, only available here at Birdland, as is the Santa Fe record. Great record.
Also, would you like to push Justin Coughlin, who's also on this record? The review was in the paper last week. Excellent CD.
We'll talk about Justin's record next week.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
I was supposed to talk about Hendrix this week, but that's old news. We're going to talk about Was Not Was. We will talk about horn bands, greatest hits collection. Definitely a lot of dancey stuff, a lot of upbeat horn stuff. And the best song on there is Dad, I'm in Jail. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Spy in the House of Love, Walk the Dinosaur. The best thing on it is a duet with Kim Basinger and Ozzy Osbourne.
Which one is Was?
Don and Dan.
David.
Oh, I was swearing. I'm sorry. We have good nuggets here at Birdland. Stuff that, see, you don't even know what I've unearthed. Found these in the back. Really good stuff. Caroline loves this too. Willie Nile CDs. Best rock and roll you're going to hear. We've had the last 3 in here in stock. You can't beat it. Best rock and roll around.
He opened up for The Who in the early 80s.
Who?
Who?
Who writes this stuff? Tammy Show just came out. For all of us who have the bootleg versions of this, on the bootleg version there are no Beach Boys at the Tammy Show. This is the collector's edition, the Beach Boys stuff. DVD. The Beach Boys are back in this. Excellent. You want to see James Brown? Barry and I saw James Brown at least twice. The last 2 times he was here. He was excellent. But here, young James looks a lot like Prince. Acts a lot like Prince. Maybe.
Marvin Gaye, Smokey Robinson.
Okay, I won't go there. My real find for the week, the one I've been waiting for, the one that our producer said don't show. There it is. Paul Revere and the Raiders, the complete Columbia singles collection. 33 singles and the B-sides. You can't go wrong. Especially when you read the book and you find out how Terry Melcher, who is the producer and also put his name on all the songs that he helped write.
Doris Day's son.
Right? Guess what? He got mad because they produced one of the records without him. That's why they broke up. But of course, it didn't matter because he was on vacation. He didn't even know anything about it.
They had more than 2 hits.
33 singles and B-sides.
33.
Including a commercial for the Pontiac car. Remember they did that commercial?
Yeah, I did.
Here's a book you need to pick up. Half price at Birdland, like all of our books.
Can Ozzy read?
No, but he can write. Let me tell you. Some great stories in this one. I don't know how the Claire is going. I Am Ozzy. Great. He doesn't pull any punches. He's not afraid to tell about how he lived on drugs for all those years. All those years. It's a wonder he's still standing. The book's good. Here's a picture of Barry on the back, too. All right,
Aren't you glad you're not Ozzy?
Right. Now we're going to do something that we do every once in a while here at Birdland. If you're on our website and you have things like Facebook, Twitter, or just on our email list, you find out that every once in a while we come up with some free tickets. We come up with some insider information that helps you get stuff at a better price.
A free conversation with Bobby.
That's right. So what we're going to do is we'll start it this week. We won't do it each time, but first person walks in the store today and says hello to me and Barry, buys a CD or a DVD, we'll give them a John Denver DVD. You got unbelievable. And what's really funny about this is not only does he sound good, he hits all the hits, all that kind of stuff. It's the backup band. This is live in Tokyo. The backup band has
Peter Huttlinger?
no. Peter Huttlinger didn't make this one.
James Burton.
James
Elvis's
Burton.
band.
Elvis's band is backing him up.
There's nothing funny about that.
Hal Blaine. That's what makes it really good. Besides watching John and getting it for free because you come into Birdland, you get to hear a really good concert and see some of the classic studio musicians backing him. I didn't clear that with the boss, so it comes out of my paycheck. Go ahead.
That's it for this week. Thank you for watching and listening. And this weekend, the Nighthawks in person at Birdland, Saturday, 5:30. We'll do a free acoustic unplugged set. Hope you can make it, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.